accept the mistake on that. So I'm going to let Ruth introduce her speech. And Ruth?
The reason 5 to 7 minutes. The reason I chose to give this speech today is because we're going to be talking about elections, and Toastmasters is a volunteer group. Over the last year, I have been a volunteer as an area governor responsible for 5 different clubs. So this particular speech was supposed to be given before I started the project, but I never got around to it because I was so involved in the project. And I thought it would be a good opportunity to tell you how working on a project for Toastmasters can help everyone in the organization, including you, as you think forward to taking on executive positions or becoming an officer. Everyone joins Toastmasters for different reasons. And to be perfectly honest, they're for selfish reasons. I don't care if you joined because of altruistics, you want to help the world. The reason you want to help the world is to feel good. So that's selfish. It most likely could be because of career choice. It'll look good on your resume. It will help you present and communicate or become a better leader. Maybe it's just simply to have a purpose or to find some friends. But we all have different reasons. But once you make that commitment to become a Toastmaster, you hold a sort of responsibility to then move forward and to do what you have promised. I want to give you an example of the slogan that Toastmasters has, and that is, where leaders are made. When I joined Toastmasters, it was because I love to speak. I'm not afraid of it. But I never really thought about leadership until I joined Pips here. And then I got the awards in Toastmasters and got to the point where there's only one award left for me, and that's Distinguished Toastmaster. In order to become a Distinguished Toastmaster, I had to serve not only as an officer in a club, which I did several years ago, but also an officer for the area, and that's called an area governor. I'm responsible for 5 different clubs. I happen to be assigned 4 clubs that were corporate and 1 that meets at 7 in the morning. And I'm not a morning person. I felt like I didn't really know what I was doing because I'm not in the corporate environment anymore. And they were all struggling clubs, not having members, not knowing how to grow members. And here I am at Pips where, boy, we get 5 members and win a ribbon. And we've got several others back there too. It seems really easy for this club. So when I first started my year as an area governor, I didn't have any of my clubs compete in the first contest. And that was for humor and evaluation. But I helped out my other area governors. I participated in their contests. Well, the contest, you had several different areas, 3 of them, all having their contests the same day. And it became very long and boring. And you just really felt like you were giving up your time and not getting much in return. Because the contests are actually extremely exciting and the speeches are wonderful. But there were all these logistics and paperwork and waiting on people and organization. So I decided during the second contest of the year that my goal was to get at least some of my clubs to compete and to make maximum efficiency of the resources and time that all of the clubs combined could put together towards a contest. So my high performance leadership program, which is a manual just like the competent communicator, but is far more advanced and almost like a college course sometimes. My goal was to put together a project where we could combine 3 different area contests, make it fun and enjoyable for all the participants, as well as all of the functionaries, which there are many, many functionaries in a contest, and to actually have everyone get as much out of it as they put into it. So in setting these goals and putting together the whole idea, I realized there was going to be a bit of a logistical nightmare. How? Everyone's been doing this for a long time, and yet everyone experiences them going over on time and waiting in between and committing the day. And I wanted to have maximum efficiency as well as entertaining. So we decided to put all 3 contests in one time block and draw lots of having Area 33 compete, and then Area 34, and then Area 35. But instead of having the introductions and everything at the beginning, and then in between the next contest and in between the next contest, why not just have one introduction for all the contests and one conclusion for all the contests? So got together with the other officers of the area and the division, and we did a fantastic job of conceptually organizing it. Now, this is where the leadership really comes into play. Can you execute those ideas? Can you get the buy-in of the different clubs and the judges and ballot counters and everything else? Well, to find out, you'll have to hear the speech telling you